Okay, I've been working on a few things for a while. Canada, three A's. A going this way, A going this way, and A going this way. Okay, incoming information, the tie up around the world. Do you see all these markings? I don't mark this for nothing. Do you see the Y and the Y in here, the way it comes through? They're not actually Y's, they're connecting. You see the dimension going forward, going forward? You see the circles, how they got cut? These are three A's. Roll them over. They must be designed this way for the reason of, let me explain and I will show you, is that if I take an A like this and it's going right between each square, I must square it off this way and come down this way, square it off this way and come down this way. This is why the A's are made that way, okay? Or I come up this way and come down this side. But this takes up one side, this takes up the other side. The only way to take up each side, okay, is to draw a line from here up to here and down, and to draw a line from here up to here and down. Now you have taken up the center from both sides. The center hat joins both sides, creating the diamond. This angle over here, okay, and this angle over here, which will look the same, we'll leave two cutout areas next to here, which is a space, which is made by designing this and then cutting this off. This becomes the space it's all dug out after for one life. Do you want to know where the codes of the worlds are hidden? It's hidden in Canada. C3, N15, D4, 3.1415. And in a place called Saint Genevieve, okay, the exit is 31. There's a link between Laval and Saint Genevieve between 31 and 14. The link takes autoroute 15, 3.1415. 9-2 is the new exit they just made, and it happens to be in a town called Green something. It's just so funny because I've had a lot of bump-ins with the word green lately, especially happy birthday to AC Green back on October 4th, who turned 51 years old this year. At the same time, we have 3.141592. They made the exit at exit 28 because everybody knows it's a leap year and it's a long exit. So it's just like making it at exit 29. Between 14 and 31 is 17. That is the queen. Add the 1 for the exit itself equals to 18. 14 plus 1. 14 is the 14th card. It's ace to ace when you play in blackjack. The 6-5, okay, is now highway 50 that they just connected to highway 15, and 0 equals 6 equaling to 3.14159265. 1 and 4. 1 and 5, 29, 92, 11, 11, 6 and 5, 11. White, red, yellow, and black. 3. When we make McDonald's, we're actually creating, let me do it this way. See the B inside of it? We reconnect it to the smiley face. McDonald's, MD. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. This I'm going to just tell you really quick, okay, that this is what one triangle is. You must expand each triangle to have its own space, just like the dot of digital, just like the separation, just like the dartboard that has 20 areas around one red dot. You must understand that every circle must now have 20 areas around it. So therefore, there are circles inside of circles that join together and make homes in between. Here and here is here. He does the life. So instead of having here and here, it's his life. That's here and here. You bring the life between here and here and here and here. Everything revolves around 90, 180, 90, 270 degrees. I'm going to try and go forward now. Where were we next? I want to show you something. Oh, I don't like the light again. What did it do? We're going to go, we finished with Canada. I wanted to show you that the A letter, okay, can not only be an A. What it means is every time there's an area, it's A, because A is the center dot to what is around it. Therefore, it must be the dartboard that goes between the two eyes because it's of the two sides, 10 and 10. You make a circle around it, you make it 20. And now you have the dartboard. Aleph, which is 1 and 1 of 1 and 1 world, is the letter K. In French, they call it a K. In English, they call it a K. Here's the eyes. Here's the eyes, the bridge in the center, which will create the bridge eye. Inside of a circle is an automatic minimum of 3 circles, which creates 1 circle. One of my things, there's 3, and there's also one with 4. This one is with 4. I'm saying 3, okay, for the reason of this design. In this one, I have 3. But in all reality, on a dice cube, it shows 6. 2 over here, 1 over here, and 2 over here, but the space that's in between leaves the third one, which causes, if you use the center one, causing the 5 dice. Inside of this, if you use this for radioactivity, you have 3 lines. 3 lines exist, okay, as every line is only the center of the line. It is not the extremity. You are running down the center, so you have to make a line on the left and the right. So each one has 3 lines, 3 lines, and 3 lines. Once you have this area space of this 3 lines, you then have an area of empty space between this line on this side and this line on this side, and this line on this side, and this line on this side as a line between this side. You understand? Between here and here is this area, here and here is an area, here and here is an area. But in this area, you only see 3. Okay, 3 areas, and in the open space is 3 areas. That's 6 areas right away. We did 134 over here. I wanted to mention that if you know Chaldean, the A does not start until 9 when 4 and 4 worlds come together. Plus the center world makes man's bed. The I, 9. The R doesn't come together until 3 worlds come together. Why? Because it's 3, 3, 3. And 3, 3, 3 connects 3, 3, 3 to make 6, 6, 6. Because a complete circle, okay, not just one part, but when 2 complete circles come together to make 1 circle, you get a 6. How do I know? Because the 15th letter is 6. As 15th letter is 1 and 5, 6. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 11. Means you have 2 circles. Okay, one of them is a connecting circle because it equals to the 5. Okay, so that's a center circle, which is the I, the bridge between the 2. This over here, which also looks like a tie. Doesn't it look like a tie? Cutting of the ties, cutting of the 2 worlds. Hebrew religion. Over here, we got the 4 circles. Inside the circle, can you see the diamond over here? So now you have a star core diamond, and you see 88 here and here, 88 here and here. This 8 and this 8 ties. Why does it tie? Because in this corner is a 3, here's a 7, here's a 1, here's a 9, creating 10, 10. Okay? Just want to say one thing. When you start at -1 to 0, it looks like 10. If you go over to 4, it's 4 plus the 0 is 5, plus the -1 equals 6. If you stand on 6 and you go forward again, you only get forward 5. Let me explain to you. 6. Okay, let's say we came to here, we're on to the 6th one, which is over here, right? Now we go to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started on 1, -1, so don't start on the hand. So let's go like this. -1, okay? -1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the -1. -1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 6. Now let's take it away, okay? Now we take away starting on 6, which is go. You're already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't take away the last one, or you'd be dead. It's common sense. Now let's run into the last page over here. Inside of time, okay? 88 in French means 88. It's part of saying 80, which says 420, which is talking again about the weed, the group of 420. 420 means 4 groups of 20, okay, or 4 groups that create 20. The center of each one is 5. The center of all of them equals 9. 5, 10, 15, 20 plus 9 is 29 equals to Jesus Christ. Q equals the 17th letter. V equals the 22nd letter. H equals the 8th letter. The total, 1 and 7, 8, 88, 848, time and space. 47 is the number. This one's 48. This one's time. 47 times 33 of Jesus Christ equals 1551. Circle and circle that created circle and circle inside of us. 20, the word 20 equals to 72. 72 times 5 says all the way around. 5, 5, 5, 5. 72 times 5 equals 360 degrees. Don't count the rest because that star is worth 5.25, the extra time. Okay, don't count the space you move. The 20 adds on 6 equals to 78. This 78 creates the communication and the gateway, the 7 and the 8 card. It also creates 56, which creates 30 and 11. 5 and 6 is 11 again. Again, 11 is Jesus Christ. Okay, in Catra, okay, you'll have the total of 82. 81, Venus plus 1, 82. The gateway in piano to the cube, into the 1. All 1s are actually, can't be anything less than 19 because all 1s play in 3 and 4 connects to 3 all the time. Reason, the dice game craps. 20 is inside of it. 20, 23 is 43, 44, 54, 64, 65, 75, 82. Plus 6, because all zeros equal 6, is 88. Back to 88. 8, writ, 29, 39, 49, 50, 58. 1, 10, 19, and 28, total 58. That is in the roulette board. It's under the 1. 1 always plays from 3. 3 is valued at 66. 66 and 58 is 124. That is the 9 lives of the cat right here. Okay, it's just forget about that. You add 6 onto this, it equals 35. That's the electric company. Mecca, 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 Mecca. Herbie, Herbie, Herbie the car. Mecca, Mecca, Mecca. Electric company. Jesus Christ, 92, the yellow company. Now we're going to go to the roulette board. 17, 20 equals 37. 18 and 21 equals 39. The short count, okay, we're going to make into this. The short count was 2733 in the word 20, in the 4 worlds together, equals to 111. 16 and 19, 35. 17 and 20, 37. 18 and 21, 39. This is the center of the roulette, equals 111. 111. 111. When you add up 13 and 22, it's 35. When you add up 13 and 22, life is 4. 13 and 22 is 44. Then you have this, which is 10, is actually equals to 16, which is the light, or 7. This one over here is 25, which means the division of, which means the division inside your nose for the 2 worlds. You are going to bring in life for 2 worlds, the spirit and the soul. Okay? So then you have 25, and 10 is 35 again. Electric company. Electric company. Mecca, 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 Mecca. But why don't you add it up? It all equals to 111. If you do it 3 rows, why don't we add it up? 19 and 16, 13 and 22, 25 and 10 equals to 105. The hand of God. 35, 35, 35, the hand of God. If we go now to 7, which is under here, into the spirit world, the first world, the gateway, and we go up to 28, time heaven, and 728 equals to 140 degrees. We cannot go any further, but when we go one more further, we get to Mars. We get to Mars, number 4, which is translated into Earth in Lo Shu. 4 and 31, 33 and 1 is 4. And 4 is 4. You run the same numbers to time heaven, and you reach 175. The only reason you're missing the 5, because that's your energy. I don't even like to use it. That is just, the 5 is, there's 5 missing. How can I mention it? Because you need 2 2s and a 1 to make 5, and that's the only way you can get yourself a 0 to make it. Here's your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you get 1/2 of 10. Right? And you need 1/2 of 10 because 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals to 20, equals to 40. So there's a difference of 25. Every other number you add after that in 5 positions will only go up 5 more, but the first 5 are only equal to 15. 15 O, 25 Y, yo 11. And that's the game of craps. So whatever you want to do, there's going to be a mathematical answer to it because they created it. The world, the smart people of the world have created all these games. All I do is bring the equations and show how they work in creation. In creation. This is the number of Christ. 74:47, there's 13 seconds left in an hour. There's 63 of creation. 10, 10, 6 and 4, 3 and 7, 10, 10. This will create 31, the AC communication. This one over here will create the, hold on a second, hold on, 7 by 4 is 28. Now let's not do it that way. What was I going to do with it? What was I going to do with it? I don't know what I was doing with it. I'm sorry. I had an idea in my head and I couldn't share. In order to get time, 6 by 6 and 6 plus 6 equals to 12 and 36 equals to 48, or 3 and 9. 3 and 9 is right here, 13, 13, 13. 21, 38. Q, QU, the queen. They connect. And they connect. And when they connect, they pay out at 8 to 1. Right? They pay 8 to 1. How do I know? Because roulette has told me what the odds are. 35 to 1, again 35 to 1. 3 and 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 17 to 1. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 to 1. 8 and 1 is 9. So everyone will equal 9, and everyone will equal 17 or 8. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. You've seen the numbers. You know what they are. The one thing I wanted to tell you about this is the 140. Okay, 175 that you get, because it's 35 at a time, that when you get 175 and 175, you have 350. You're missing 10 degrees in all directions. That 10 degrees leaves you 40. That's the Monopoly board that goes inside of it with the dartboard in the center. The Monopoly board takes up 169 squares, which is 13 on the outside from each corner, because you count 13, it's 9, and then there's 2 into the corner. 9 and 2 into this corner, 9 and 2 into that corner is 13, 13, 13, and 13. There's 52 areas in Monopoly. There's a total of 13 and 13 is 26. Yes, there's 52 areas in Monopoly, only because the corners own 2 area spaces, doubling 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4 in each corner. You know what I'm saying? These squares. It's 13 by 13, 169 squares, 1, 6, and 9. Forget about the 1, because the only time 1 plays in the game is when you open up 2 heavens. And that's if you want to play in the first heaven or the other heaven. We're playing pool. We take out the 8 ball, and the only time it exists is when the 9 ball comes out, the yellow one. The 1 ball is nothing. It's just one world making the other world. That's all, Raphael. Thank you for watching.